game. Now, this is Drifton's game he sent in, the replay for this. Let's talk about your build. Now, this is the Cossack. The Cossack is a fantastic destroyer competing build. So, like, she's great against other destroyers. Personally, I never liked her that much because she doesn't have a heal at tier 8. It's kind of rough. Her torpedo, she only has one launcher. She does have good concealment. She does have hydro, decent guns. So let's take a look. This is Drifton's game here. What's up, Evil Treeson? You are choosing main armaments, engine room, aiming systems, steering gears, and concealment, which is probably the right build for Cossack. Let's take a look at your maneuverability. 2.88 seconds. Now, if you had changed this, you'll note that you don't have propulsion as an option. So really, the only other good choice is damage control. And you can see your rudder shift is 3.6. So, I don't know. You could go for that. Steering is fine. Drifton, do you have a special captain for this ship?
Nope, standard captain.
Okay, so it's not Cunningham or any of the Dunkirks, so you are choosing your core build, preventative maintenance, last stand, survivability, concealment, and then you got main batteries, adrenaline rush, radio location to know where the enemy is, so you can point your guns in that direction, and then liquidator. This is your final 1-point skill. I might say you might be better off putting that into grease the gears instead. What is it? 20 versus 23 degrees. So it saves you about a second. It could help. I don't know. Now, for your flags, you're choosing anti-detonation, fire reduction, fire, and flood reduction. Or, sorry, increasing. I mean, these are the ones that increase your chances of fire and flood, ship speed, and consumables. And then hydro time. Now, you'll note you do have hydro in the Cossack. It's a 3-kilometer range hydro, so it's not the greatest of range, but extending its duration could help you if you know you're going into an area that involves extreme risk. Okay. Drifton, is there anything to add to this discussion on the Cossack?
No, there's no death back. But I kind of struggled, especially in the early part of the game. So that's what I'm particularly interested in.
You struggled in the early part of the game, so you're looking forward to getting some feedback on the early part of the game. Okay. All right. Come on, game. There we go. Asteroid and Miss Clara are part of Pool 6. Nice. Hey, guys, thanks for signing up for Team League. I mean, it's a very fun, competitive environment, so I'm excited. I'm always excited when Team League comes up.
Action stations.
Okay, so my assignment here is to go to A. So just
Okay.
to let you know where I'm going.
Okay. So you're up against a Massachusetts, a Schroeder, a Brest, a Tago, Kid Cossack. Interesting, the enemy team, this is YKO, with Steve in the Schroeder, went with 2 cruisers at tier 9. Okay.
So they're in a heavy comp push too, or heavy push comp. So
Uh-huh.
we're kind of expecting them to push into us as well.
I mean, that makes sense. Sure. Our sister clan, Blue Falcon. hours. Cheers, dude. Now, I will say, I mean, you're going by yourself through the A cap. Obviously, you're going to cap the area. But you were told to go to A. Now, there's a threat here, which is if the enemy Cossack goes to the same place, you're in trouble. If the kid and Cossack go together, you're real trouble. Who's going to support you then? I don't like this idea. I'm cautiously... I'm nervous for you, dude. I'm nervous for you, Drifton.
Okay.
You've got a Lenin, a Riga, a Schroeder, a Talon, a Kid, and a Cossack. Now, your Lenin is way south. Schroeder, Riga, okay. Talon and Kid are going way
So,
off to
the
the
other thing
flanks.
If you notice, they don't have a single radar ship on them either.
That's true. There are no raiders on YKO's team. Sure. Tell you what. Let me go into here. Let them know that I'm doing one of their games.
Enemy force detected.
Alright, now you're about to get into the A clan. You're coming in from the south, which... that's the safe approach, right? You're located... what... Something's in the A cap.
Activated.
Obviously, it's probably the Cossack. I would probably Hydro now. The chances are very high. If it's a Cossack, he's already dumped his torpedoes in your general direction. A has
And
been...
I should have hydroed. Yep.
Yeah, A has been... I would have gone into A and Hydroed. There's the torps. Oh, look, it's the Cossack.
Generator activated.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Smoking
So-
right away is okay.
I got the Riga and the Schroeder, so
Smoke screen set.
Battleship sighted.
You do have the Riga and the Schroeder to a certain extent, but really it's all about you trying to get that hit. I mean, the Cossack shot his guns, and that was stupid on his part. The big thing for you is you have no more smoke available. So if you want to go into the A cap, you can. Oh, but there's heavy risk with that, unless you can do it within your smoke screen. Even though you've got 10 seconds till your smoke screen starts to evaporate on you, so... Okay.
yeah, so he's still in the cap at this point.
He is.
And I dumped my torps there in case something was coming peeking around. Of course, they were too early.
Alright, I'm pausing for a second here because something important is happening, and that's that Schroeder is charging the middle. Now, he's got German hydro, which means 6-kilometer hydro.
Yep.
You have no choice but to run away.
Yeah. Look at my throttle
Now-
right now, though.
Now, the thing about running away is, enemy team has a cap, they get the point gain, you don't, so you have to find a way back in after he pushes you off the cap. By the way, he slowed down. You might have actually...
Yep. So when I thought he was coming out full speed, I was coming around that corner to try to get myself some, cover.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he slowed down, I'm getting out so I can keep my spotting for my
Okay. Okay.
Engine boost deactivated.
Now your Schroeder is coming around the corner and going into the Thunderdome. Eureka's there to set up. What's your Lenin trying to do?
The Lenin was, I think, pushing because we thought there was more out there towards the right, but now he's turning into that.
Okay.
He's going to try to come through that gap there.
So if I was the Lenin, I'd probably be going through that channel, bow into the Schrader, and just trying to smack him. Also, you could smoke here and get some shots on the Schroeder.
I'm really nervous about that Schroeder's hydro though.
What happened to your Riga? He's very low. Right, nothing's stopping the Schroeder.
I think he must have got smacked by that Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Lennon committed early and is out of it. Right, Lennon is very much out of position. That's what I mean. I would have liked to see him go in that channel, but okay. You love the last tag in my description? Hashtag ad, I think it is. Okay. We're required to do that by FTC. If there's anything advertisement related. Below those? Oh, you mean Amaranth? I'm guessing you mean Amaranth. You like that he's staying dark? Yeah, but what I'm getting at is he could have used his guns here, stayed dark, and probably maybe gotten the kill on the Schroeder. Why? I don't know, because I thought I could. That's why. I actually met her at TwitchCon last summer. She was really nice.
So the Lennon has come around now and is now in the bowing position.
Huh? A little late for that. But, hey, at least it happened. So, Cossack, you might want to slow down and smoke up here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm stopped now.
You are. It still does give you some...
Enemy destroyer sunk.
You could be shot at by some people, like the Massachusetts and secondaries and all that. But hey, it works. Rip your Schroeder. What happened to him? He did like nothing but just sail around and die.
He got that wet breast came out behind him and the
Problem solved,
Massachusetts.
sir.
So you got kind of sandwiched in between.
Asteroid, I actually sent her a picture of me with a selfie with her. And she said, "Oh, you look good. Who's that next to you?" She had no idea who Amaranth was. Kind of funny, actually.
So at this point, we're trying to get back to try to contest A.
Okay. I mean, you can still make this happen. It's just I don't like the smoke and shooting before your smoke encompasses you.
Yeah, the call went out. All guns onto that mast, though.
I get it. You did DCP, so maybe you get lucky with a torpedo hit? You did. Alright.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Well, now you're looking a little bit better. You're killing your bros, right? What's up, Stevie? You chose not to stay in that smoke. You could have stayed in there and farmed the breast a little bit.
So we're worried that at this point that breast is going to ram the Lennon.
Uh-huh. At this point, that's okay. Because you're so far up on ships, ramming the breast is okay. Now, the Lennon dying to the breast for free is not okay. And I think that's an important consideration here, is when is it okay to ram, when is it not? Hi, Stevie. Okay, come on.
Generator
And
activated.
what happened? The Lennon dies to the breast for free.
Because he didn't ram, and that's the problem.
Smoke screens.
Exactly, SF. Take the freaking ram. Here's Stevie Frio.
I missed the torps by him.
I mean, it doesn't matter that you
That's
missed your
awesome.
torpedoes. The bigger problem is the Lennon missed his torpedo. Like, killing the breast is an automatic win for your team. Now you're forced to try to finagle yourself into a winning position.
Okay, so right here, as soon as I saw those guns go off, I opened up because his guns are pointed away from me, and yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I would say if you saw that the breast DCP'd, that's an even better time to open up. But he's on 2 fires. He hasn't DCP'd yet. And he might die. There he goes. Okay. So now it's just Riga and Atago. You guys should have this in the bank. Right?
Well, we're down on hit points by quite a bit.
13k isn't quite a bit. It's a decent amount, but it's not like game breaking.
Victory
And
is
we
in
just
sight.
capped, and we look at the timers, and unfortunately,
Engine boost
they're going to win
activated.
by like 13 seconds.
Okay, well that's a bigger problem. So that means you're gonna have to go into the cap, or you need to get a kill. So if you're lucky, their kid or their toggle kid was 2/3 HP. If you're lucky, the kid is gonna get himself spotted by your cruisers or everybody else in the middle and die.
So we know the kid's there because of smoke, right?
Uh-huh.
So there goes up the hydro
Oh, you got DH with you. Okay.
radar, I mean. So I don't take the shot here because it's kind of like a long shot, and it's like he's angled away from me.
Okay. So if you're not going to take the cap or shot, that's fine, as long as you know you're going to get into the cap in time
Torpedoes
to stop
detonating.
their progress.
Right, and I didn't want to necessarily give up that I was in there in that little pack there with them.
At this point, I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
I mean, they're going to win. It's your job to find a way to find a victory. As I said, maybe you should have shot, right?
Yep, that's fine. I'll take that.
Got a knot out of Stevie. There you go. So you didn't go into the cap. Instead, you went around and
And there's the hydro.
yeah, it's the hydro by the Otago. So it means you can be focused by both the kid and the Otago.
Yeah, but they're
Person-
after our kid first.
Yeah, they're looking at your Riga and your kid. So, I mean, that can work out in your favor.
Enemy
Alright,
destroyer
both kids
sunk.
die, so there you go. Torpedoes here probably won't matter because, you know, hydro is a thing.
So Riga goes for a ram,
Last one standing.
gets torpedoed.
Misses. Smoke, slow it down and smoke. No, never mind, you're in hydro.
I'm in hydro. Yeah.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes astern.
And
Oh,
oh,
wow. That's crazy,
got-
dude.
ultimately lucky at like the last second.
Yeah,
And he
you
didn't
should
make his turn.
not have won that game, but okay.
Oh, I totally agree.
Wow. Okay. It's not a clean clan battle, but I think it does
No, it was not.
showcase how ridiculously close clan battles can be, so that was good. Well, hey, dude, thanks for sending that one in, and thanks for all your support, Driftin. That was awesome.
No, like I said, I knew it wasn't real clean, and you know, yeah, we won, but obviously there's room for improvement there, right?
Right.